Welcome back, everyone. It is November. I don't know if you noticed, I mentioned it earlier, but I have changed the days per month down to 1, just to keep things moving along. So, it is late in the afternoon, and money is low. What I want to do, I got a bunch of plans. I've been brewing some strategies here. So we've got a fair amount of wood in here, and I want to move this along. I need money. I really need money, and I'm kind of tired of being broke all the time. So we're going to sell, well, we're not going to sell. We're going to put some more of these logs into the sawmill, and then we're going to move on to December. And then I got a bunch of changes I want to make. As usual, I'm changing my mind on a bunch of stuff. The nice thing about the fact that it's going to the sawmill now, not in the trailer, is I can pick up logs as heavy as the tractor will allow. Length it no longer matters. So these guys here is way too much. Maybe. Yeah, way too much. Oh, maybe I might get away with it. Might get away with it. I think as long as I'm not going downhill, I might be okay. This is stupid. I don't know why I cut it that long. Why did I do that? Guys. Alright. And the episode starts with a comedy of whatevs. Alright. Come on. This should be a lot easier. I'm a fool. That is not even where it goes, so the big logs, I gotta cut them short, and then the other ones, you know, the other end of the logs shouldn't be a big issue. I could make them pretty long, but as you'll see next month, this is even struggling a bit. This tractor is going to go bye-bye. Bye-bye. It's only useful for kind of one thing right now, and I've got another tractor that can do those things, so there's no reason to keep it. So let me just get another tree in here. That'll probably give us enough. I don't want to run out, you know, overnight, a month, whatever you want to call it. So let's see about the rest of these. I think I should be able to pick up the rest of these, no problem. Where's the cut? Yeah, this should not be a problem. Yeah, we're gonna make a bunch of changes again. You know how I love change, right? I'm going to... I kind of failed at something really big. You want to see how much of a fail? Let's have a look. It's kind of funny. So this is our map. We've got a bunch of fields here. We're doing good. We're doing great with the fields that we have and all that. But there's one thing only that I apparently really suck at, and it's liming my fields. None of them are limed. All of them, except for this guy here, actually are growing. So... apparently I need to get into that mode. I need to buy a lime spreader, and the problem with lime, and you know, I'll be honest, the problem with lime is that it takes so much lime. Lime is cheap. Can I get to, am I pushing my luck? Lime is cheap, so it's not a cost thing, it's just a constant having to refill. That's the problem. Unless you have a very large lime spreader, but large lime spreaders are not cheap, right? So it's annoying. I find that annoying. All right, I think we'll be okay here. Okay, we're just gonna put in this one tree. Move on to next month. And we shall see what we get. That's 11,000. That should be more than enough. All right, let's go home. I did roll all the fields, so we're ready for that. And I accidentally ran through one of my fields. I forgot I have crop destruction on. I just drove right through it. Boo, but I made a nice track right through the crop. All right, we're going to December now, so 9 a.m. All right, where are we at? 888 bucks. Not good. The chickens are really not putting out much eggs. What do I have here? I've got 335 pieces. How are they for food? They have food. They didn't run out of food. How are these guys doing? These guys have food and water, but not much. I think, if I'm not mistaken, sheep don't they don't produce much wool in the winter months. It's only in the spring that it really takes off. How's this going here? Going fertilized. Okay, I think that's going to be okay for now. And which I want to show you what I screwed up. I have to do something, spray or something. Yeah, I go right through here. Boom, right through. But the good news is our fields are all growing now, except for the one. We still have to figure out what we're going to do with that. And then I think what we'll do, and not roll any stones here yet. That's okay. We'll wait till we plant something. So, okay, so let's jump over to here. This is what I want to see. What do I have here? I have 3 pallets of planks. So I need to sell that. Let's get a tractor. Oh, I'll drive through here. Gotta get some hay for that horse. And as a matter of fact, I'm thinking of getting a second horse. Just so they have company. I made a comment somewhere on one of the... Somebody made a comment about the horses, and I responded that I probably need 2 horses so that they can keep each other company while I ignore them. Let me grab up, I guess, what should I do? Should I pick up all the pallets? No, I think we're gonna wait. Let me grab up the planks. I want to see how much money you have. Then we gotta sell some stuff. We gotta sell some stuff and we gotta buy some stuff. So let me get this guy, pick up the pallets, load them up. And we'll go sell. I don't remember how much these are worth. We'll find out soon enough. Furniture ones I think sell really well, but they take a while. Gotta try to. I better not. This little tractor is, yeah, it's struggling already. So that's a problem with this little tractor. It's got no weight. It's a great little tractor for certain things, but realistically I have 2 other tractors that can do the same thing much better. So we're gonna get rid of the little guy. We have to buy a front loader for the John Deere, so John Deere is going to be doing the loading stuff, taking on that duty. And the McCormick has the front 3-point, so it's got its own specialties, I guess. All right, one more. We'll go sell this, then we're gonna sell some other stuff. I'm gonna leave this CSZ big bag handler thing right here. but the rest of the tractor, the front loader itself, the weight, and the tractor are going to get sold. And there's other stuff I want to sell, so... Okay. Okay, one thing at a time. Why don't we sell this little tractor first? We need money. Oops, that's not what I want to do. No, that's not what I want to do either. Connect. That's what I want to do. Alright, so I can't really pull anything with this because I have the weight that I want to sell, so let's go do this first. Let's see how much money we get. I have a list of things that I want to buy. I am going to be selling the silage pit. Not enjoying it. It's a pass. It's a pass. We're not going to do that anymore. We're going to move to bales. And as a matter of fact, not only are we going to move to bales, but we're going to move off of silage altogether for now. And we're going to focus just on grass and hay. Simple, easier, less wait time. It's less money. It's not as lucrative as silage is, but we're going to keep it simple. We need grass and hay for the animals that we have, and we'll just focus on that. Alright, let's see what we get for all this. We are at $888 right now. That's our starting point for the day. It's a mass sale day. Mass purchase day. Let's repaint that, repair it, and 54. And repaint, repair. I know it's a bit of a waste of time because it does get you a little bit more, but it's like minuscule. I just like doing it. Okay, so that's done. Now go sell this. The engine was already on. I just smacked my microphone. I should check to see how many trees actually got processed. There's no point putting a ton of trees in there if it takes forever to process, and that sawmill is like that. It's kind of slow. So I had like 10,000, 11,000 I think in wood in there. We'll see how much is left this morning. I'm just going like I know where this is going to be sold. Where am I going for this? This is planks, which are, where are they? Planks. Okay. 21. Ooh. Oh, wow. That's actually not bad at all. I didn't realize it was going to be this much. I got no problems with this. Oh, wait. This might be a thing. If I can knock out 6,300 a month, that's huge. That's really big. Okay, let's head back. I have to get the John Deere down to the shop to be fitted with a front loader. So we'll do that. In the process, I'm going to be bringing the forage wagon down and selling that. I kind of like it. I kind of like the transformation game kind of thing. I don't know if I'm explaining that well, but I like going from one setup to another setup. I don't know why. I find it satisfying to do. Makes me seem scatterbrained, but that's okay. I'm used to it. What am I doing here? Okay, so let's turn this guy off. We're gonna sell this silage bunker. That one we sell like this, and I have to keep that in mind. I don't have the mod that gives me back full refund on placeables, so It's not something I used to. I always play with that mod. So I'm only getting half the money that I spent on it. So I got to be careful, particularly with placeables. I don't have to change too much. I'll lose a lot of money. So here I'm going to lose 6,000 on a deal. I did use it. It's fine. Okay, so that's done. So we're now at 19,000. You guys are all wondering where I'm going with all this, right? Well, let's knock this out. I'm going to bring this guy back. We're going to sell that and pick up a new front loader in the process. We have a bucket, and then we've got that big bag handler that we can use for a lot of stuff. That should be enough, I think. And then we need to buy a baler. We need to buy a bale loading wagon. I mean, I could use that other thing, but I'm going to be going with small bales. The little tiny guys. And I'm going to use an auto loading trailer for that. Are we allowed auto loaders on this series? I forget. It's technically, well, it's kind of auto loading, but it's not. Yeah, you'll see what I'm doing. All right, let's sell this. We'll leave it running. Same deal. Paint, repair, sell, 41. Okay, so we're at 22,795. I got to make sure I have enough money for what I want to get here. So, let's start with the front loader. I have it picked out. We're going to go with the Q5M. It's 100 horsepower, which is appropriate, but it's also the same size. I want to show you guys something interesting. I was playing around on a kind of a test map kind of thing. I was just, goofing off, trying to figure out which is the best front loader and all that. I was buying all tons of them and just seeing which is the best fit. And so I'm going to buy this one because I already know. Can we go John Deere with this? Yeah, why not, right? Yeah, just like that. That'd be good. Is it extra money? $50. Okay, well, we'll do it. Q5M. I want to show you something. It's something I never considered before. When I buy loaders, front loaders for tractors, I've always looked at the horsepower rating. Try to match as close as possible, and that's it. But there's a couple of things to keep in mind. One is, let me jump out here. See that gap there? If I got the Q3M, I would be up to about here, where my cursor is. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. But I've struggled before with pallets, particularly pallets, trying to pick up with pallet forks. And the trick is to get one that's just about the right size. Now, there is a natural drop on most implements. So you got to keep that in mind. But if you get a front loader that's too short, then you get weird angles for your pallets. Pallet forks mostly is the problem. But if you get it too long, then you're constantly pushing up the front of your tractor. Like, I can't get lower than that, so I can't lift up my tractor really unless I, do that kind of thing. I don't know if that all made sense, but that's what we're gonna go with. So this is a good fit. I have my implements already. Now what I want to do, how much money do I have left? I got 14,000. Ugh, I don't know if I'm gonna have enough for what I want. Let's have a look at the balers. I might have to get a cheap version first and then a follow-up later. So what I really want is, what I really want is this guy. That's 14 by itself, so that's not going to work. So I think what I'm going to start with is this guy and the trailer that goes with it. This thing works. I've used it before. Auto loads, very small bales. The bales could be manhandled, can be handled, you know, by hand. And handled. That's a weird. Why did that come now? Anyways, so that's 8,000, and then the trailer I think is cheap. I just got to make sure combo 5, 8, and 5, 13. Ooh, that's just gonna cut it. So yeah, we'll do it. And we'll get the combo for that. That's this guy. And do I want a John Deere? Why not, right? That's extra 1,000. Hell no. Okay, let's just get the base color. Okay. So we're back to more than we started today. We got our baling situation handled. We got the trailer. We've got everything we need for hay, grass. We're not doing silage anymore. I think we're in pretty good shape. I'm trying to think now if there's something I'm forgetting. I feel like there's something else I wanted to get. So technically this is a auto loader for bales, but it's kind of the way these typically work on farms in real life. Is this old style equipment is you would have somebody driving the tractor and you would have somebody actually on the deck standing up and taking the bales and stacking them. You'd go really slow through the fields, and that's the way that I understand these types of things are done. So obviously I can't hire a worker to stand on the deck, but we're going to imagine that we have one. I wonder if I can train my horses to go on there and stack bales. They'll probably just eat them. Okay, so I think we're doing pretty good now. Now I got to figure out what else I want to do. Now I can use this as my trailer for loading pallets to bring to the shop as well. And what else? So I can convert my other trailer back to just being a container trailer. That's all good. All right. And this is thin enough. I hope I can just drive right in here. We're gonna leave that right over here. No. Okay. So that's our baling situation handled. Feels good. Feels good. Now, I think what we'll do. What do I want to do? Let's go check. I want to go see. I kind of want to move to the next month already. I just need to go check and see how much wood is left in there. Everybody has enough food right now, and I want to get to that. Oh, there's something else I need to buy. I don't know if I have enough money. Let's have a look. In the mowers, I wanted to get. Where is it? This 5,300. Okay, so we'll buy that. Hopefully in the morning. We'll have more wood. We're gonna finish up that mower. So there's still 8,000, 8,700 in there. We're good for a while. Okay, let's move ahead. I'm not worried about the weeds in that field because it's such a small field that I'm not getting much yield anyway, but I'd like to get the flour mill starting to produce. That's a major piece of the objectives for this challenge, is to produce flour. All right, moving ahead. January. Ugh, broke again. All right. Okay, so I'm thinking now that I might need to be concerned about animal food. Well, still good for this guy. I did not ride yesterday though. That's neglected. Still have food for these guys. And see, there's not much more wool there. And these guys are still good too. All right. So we're okay. I don't need to panic too much about food for animals. So what we'll do is, I guess we're going to need a trailer. I guess I'll just use this one for now. I gotta load up. Oh, I have a field that's ready? Uh-oh. I don't have a harvester. Oh no. I don't even have near enough money for a harvester. Okay. Now I'm stressed. Let's load this stuff up here. I think I should be able to pick up 2 pallets with this tractor. This isn't a very high horsepower tractor, but it's physically a big tractor for its size, for its horsepower. Oh. Let's see if I can pick up 2. Yeah, barely. So I would need a weight for that. I've got 2 more there, so that's good. I wonder if there's a furniture pallet coming. It's quite possible. Oh boy. More stuff than I thought. I gotta have a look. I guess maybe the first day I didn't have a full day's worth of production. Oh, this is gonna be pretty lucrative then. Certainly I'm thinking about doing trees. Okay, here appears that that's it. 5. How far are we from the furniture pallet? We're getting there, so we might sell that a little bit later today. But for now, I need to get some other stuff done. Oh! And how much wood is left in here? Okay, so we went through about half of it. We're probably good for another day without putting logs in there, but I think I'll try to get at least 1 more in there. Oh, what the heck? Okay. Let's go sell this. I want to start mowing, so that's the reason that I'm trying to get this sold. The mowing piece is going to be another income. We're going to make a bunch of hay bales. We're going to give some to the sheep. We're going to give some to the horse, and then the rest we'll sell. I'm not going to pay attention to what time of year, you know, best price for planks. I'm just going to sell. All the time, every day we're going to have some planks and some furniture possibly. There's some wood chips there too. And I think this is the only sell point where I can sell stuff. You know, this kind of stuff. 10,000, nice. Can I put that mower on the front of here so I don't have to come back? Where is it? Did I skip it? Yeah, 5,300. So we'll buy that right away. That's gonna make mowing a lot faster. I think I can do this. I got 6,000 bucks. Now the next big purchase has to be some kind of harvester, and I'm afraid I know which harvester I'm gonna have to get. We'll see. We'll see if we can stretch it out. I'm not playing season, so I'm not worried about withering. The only real pressure is to get the flour mill going, because that's money too, right? You know, the condition of the challenge is not to sell or use flour, it's to produce flour. So once I've produced it, I can do what I want with it. I can use it in other productions, or I can sell it, but the trick, I guess, is to keep track of how much I've produced. And I don't know if there's an easy way to do that. I don't think I'm going to have the patience to stockpile 50,000 in one bunch, so I think we're just going to need to count it somehow. I'll try to keep track of it. I don't think there's a metric in the game and the statistics that show how much of something you've produced, except for like logs and bales, I think. Okay, so let's get the mowing going, because I'm pretty sure that grass is ready. And I think we'll use this guy for that. I'll get the front part, which is in here somewhere, I think. Where is it? Is that it there? Why is it red? Did I just make it red to match? I think I did. Oh well, we're gonna get a Christmas tree action going. Oh boy. This will be interesting. So that this way. The windrower that we have is also a tedder. I just have to change the format on it using some tools. Hopefully this mower setup is worker friendly. And we will start just a simple, straightforward worker. How's that gonna go? Okay, awesome. Yeah, I didn't make my line straight. That's okay. As a worker, it's not cutting the side grass, which is fine. Not a problem. Okay. So next up, I'm going to put... Actually, I wonder how much I can lift with this. Maybe I can do this in like 2 logs. Let's get one more on there. They're kind of stacked on each other. That's no good. Makes it hard to pick them up. Let's cut this guy right here. And then we'll cut this guy right. Come on. There we go. And maybe just one more. Let's see if we can pick that one up. Actually, you know what? Let's get this. Maybe we're getting 2 logs. It's gonna be a long one. That should not be a problem. I don't know if log length matters for the sawmill as opposed to sell price. I assume the volume is the volume. Has nothing to do with the quality of the sell price for logs, but we'll see. Let's grab this guy here. This one's going to be heavier. Way too heavy. Okay, so I got to cut this. There we go. Oh, that's still heavy. I could probably pull this off though. I keep it low to the ground. Once we get a little bit into the sawmill here, then what I'll do is I'll go and start the tedding. Yeah, that's a bit heavy, so we still have a challenge. I'll try to find a weight. Maybe we'll get a weight. That should help things. I want to make it as simple and dummy-proof as possible. I don't remember what's cut here and what's not. Apparently this is not. Oh boy. Maybe if I re-grab this. There we go. No problem. Okay, let me just grab up the rest of whatever the heck I decided to cut. I kind of feel like I cut 3 different logs, thinking it was 2. Yeah, look at that. That's gonna be enough for now. Now the tedding and windrowing might go a little slow because that's not a very big width on that thing. Eventually we'll need something a little bit bigger. For now it'll do. Okay, so what do we have in here now? 14, we're good for a couple of days, a couple of months. How's this going? Okay. Let's run over there. I'm going to leave the front loader here, I think. No, actually I'm not. I'm going to use it to load up eggs and wool. I think we'll try to sell that today. Actually, why don't I load those right away? I'm going to try to get to a harvester as soon as possible. I'm worried we're going to have to use that Vistula old crappy thing. I really would like to get that little Massey that I used at the beginning of the Comland series. I really like that one. The problem is it doesn't have a very good horn header option. Let's sell this. Could undone the straps. And let's get the wool. It won't be much money, but it's something, right? Maybe the furniture pallet will come up today, and we can sell that as well, and that should be good money. I'll have to get more water and feed and that, but as we harvest up, like that field right there is oats, so that's good for the horse. And then we're gonna have grass and hay for the sheep and the horse. There's actually a bit of grass in the silo, so I could give that to the sheep. They don't care if it's hay or grass. Okay, so let me drop this off here for now. Just there we go. And I gotta get in here and get the windrower. Now I'm thinking that that trailer is probably not in a good place. I didn't think about that. You gotta get it converted to tedding. I don't know if there's a cost associated with that, but it shouldn't be much, if there is. Okay, customize, set for raking, set for tedding. And that's no cost. Okay. We're gonna get these two guys. Oh no, I guess I can't. I only have one of these. Can't get them both working on the same fields, one raking and one windrowing. Maybe I'll just get the McCormick to do all of it. It's almost done the grass, I think. Actually, you know what? No, we'll just get started. All right. This will take a little while. I gotta straighten my field a bit, I think. I'll make it all the way down. Okay, that seems pretty good. Alright, how's this going on the final pass? This works fine. This is good. Alright. While that's going on, let's have a look at harvesters. I mean, I think I already know what the limited options are. So you got this for 23. This for 19. I think there's something buggy with this one though, if I'm not mistaken. I forget. What other cheapies are there? There's this guy at 26. It's probably a good option. Yeah, I don't know if there's an option for a corn header though. I really would like that. There's this guy at 32. That's got a corn option. Corn and... but I feel like those are a little small. I think we might have to start with the Vistula. This is the one that I really want. But if you look at combos, it only has a header, and I tried the smallest corn header, and it's problematic. It doesn't work well. That's what bothers me. Oh, what's this? 14. What is this here? Wait, I'm a little confused. This is about the same price as the Vistula. But it says corn, but it comes with an integrated header. Seems shady. I'd like to try it, but I don't know. It's not a real corn header, so what is it doing? What's this? I didn't know I had this. It's the thing about having so many mods, you lose track of what you have. This'll do chaff. Oh, interesting. Sorry guys, I'm just looking at, so this is probably what we're gonna have to do. It'll have to do for now. It's gonna be painful at first, but 12,000. This doesn't do corn either though. So that doesn't solve that problem, does it? Ah boy. Okay, I need a lot of money. How's that? I wonder how much those furniture pallets sell for. And I probably need a much... Oh no, what did it do? Probably need a much better tedder. It didn't do this row. Weird. Okay. Well, I think what we're probably going to end up doing is doing a little bit of a jump cut here. I think some of this stuff's going to take a little while. I might have to switch up that tedder windrower. Hang on a second. Let's have a look. Let's look at this thing. So this 971, I could probably get $1,000 for it. And if I jump in here and I go to tedders, I could probably get, like, this is a tedder, and then there's one that's a windrower. And I basically have to put out another 1,000 something, but this would go a lot faster. Yeah, I think I'm going to, yeah, I might do this. The tedder will be gold. Yeah, you know what? Let's do this because otherwise it's going to be super slow. So I'm going to buy that, and then I'm also going to buy the equivalent windrower. Where is it? Same price. Windrower will be the red one. Okay. All right, John Deere, this is too slow. Guess what? I'm changing equipment again. I think I will run the... I think I'm going to run the Formic down there because it's much faster. I gotta get both though. Headers first, and I think I'll just get the McCormick to do the tedding and all the work. We'll keep the John Deere for moving stuff around the farm. Yeah, let's go sell this. We'll pick up the tedder, which is the gold one. That's a thing you have to remember. Won't get confused. This road, man. Something else, isn't it? I avoid it, but every now and then I feel like I should be taking it. Well, the tedder is much taller as well. That's interesting. I don't think either of those is fitting in that garage. Wish I could bring both back. What are the chances that they have a trailer hitch on them? Could connect both of them together. That'd be awesome. Head and windrow at the same time. Yeah, the McCormick is much better for doing runs to the store. It's way faster than the other tractor. I should check the used equipment sale. I might get lucky. Imagine if that Vistula came in half price. Or even better, one of the nice ones comes in half price and I can actually afford it. Look how much wider that is. So much better. I'll get that strip done afterwards. Okay, put a worker on that. Oh, oh. What's wrong? This is the tedder, right? That's what I bought first. You gotta turn it on. That's weird. Turn it on. Then I start this. Okay, so the worker is too lazy to turn it on themselves. You gotta turn it on before you hire the worker. Okay, might as well, let's have a look at, let me get my front loader because I know I'm gonna need it. I want to see if we have a pallet of furniture yet. If not, I think I might try to speed up the clock a little bit to get it upped out. Go sell that and start working on getting us a harvester. Whoops, almost went right to the store and I forgot to strap this stuff. Okay. Looked like the straps were on, but they weren't technically. How close are we? 66. Let's speed up the clock a bit. See if we can get that to pop out. Might get planks too. There we go. Furniture. Oof. Actually, let's get one pallet of planks as well. There we go. We'll bring that back down. We move to noon. Whoa, that's heavy, man. Just one pallet. Let's see if I can get. Careful not to smash the eggs. This should be good money. I think we're gonna be good. We might be able to buy that. I think we'll buy the Vistula. We got a while to wait before the other fields are ready to harvest. It's just the one that need harvesting right away, and it's kind of smallish. So I think we'll make do. We'll sell it. We'll make some more money. We'll buy a better one when the other fields are ready. Okay, question, where do I sell all this stuff? I suspect all of this is going to that same magazine sell point. So what do we have here? We've got some furniture magazine. We've got some what do we have? We've got some eggs magazine. We've got, it's magazine. I don't know why. Can I rename that? I don't know. What else do I have? I'm drawing a blank here. Wool. Where's wool? Or not wool. What am I talking about? Yeah, wool. It's right there. Jeez. Yeah, all the same place. We should have a few bucks here. I'm thinking we probably have 7,000 or 8,000, maybe more. I still have to put something into this field and I haven't decided. I realized that I had originally wanted to make another grass field and I kind of dropped the ball on that. The thing is that there is lots of grass available and it grows back so quickly that, you know, it's barely worth having more than one field. Alright, let's see what we get for this. I really wasn't paying attention to the actual prices. $6,800. A little bit less than I thought. And talking about thoughts, does this have a... Oh, I didn't sell this. I left it here, but I didn't sell it. That's another 11. I don't even have enough for the Vistula. Oops. Trying to back this thing up. See if I can attach that implement so I can bring both back at the same time. Need a better approach on this. Yes. Nice. So 10.9, I need a bit more. The Vistula, I think, is fun to say. Vistula. I think it's 12,000. Need another 1,000 and a bit. Not sure where I'm gonna get that, but maybe with a load of hay. Oh geez, I'm just looking at the time. That's an episode. I'm not done yet. Not done. I like my setup for tractors now. This is going to be good for a little while, I think. I just have to figure out my shed game, because that shed is a little bit limited as to how you can park stuff in there. Oh, looks like... Is he ready? If this is done, then we can actually start... We can start collecting bales. You know what, guys? This might be a longer episode. Oops. There we go. Let's get that headed up. I'll get this guy started on the windrowing and I'll follow behind with the John Deere making bales. Bunch of hay bales. And this, these are tiny bales, so there are going to be a billion of them. That's okay with auto load. Actually, I should do the windrowing with the John Deere and use this one for running the bales around, making the bales and running them around. If I have to go to sell them, I'll have the fastest tractor to go to town with. Right. Much better. Way better. So I'm gonna leave stuff out here, my usual messy self. I will then try to figure out my shed game, what goes where, get myself organized. I'm gonna drop this off here. Let's get the windrower. Does this one need to be turned on? No, this one does not need to be turned on, so worker should have no problem with this. Ah, I missed a bunch there. Ugh, I gotta get back to it. I don't know, maybe I'll just have a couple of grass bales. We'll see how it goes, just for fun. Okay. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Maybe if I end up with a couple of grass bales, we'll give them to the sheep. I don't care. Sheep don't care. They're low maintenance. Grapes should be coming up soon. That's another thing, is that expensive grape harvesting machine has been just sitting there collecting dust. Now I think I've got some fertilizing to do. Now this here is 2 devices, both need to be turned on. One needs to be lowered. And I think I'm gonna wait for one more pass before I start, because otherwise yeah, we might run into each other. Okay, let's just give that a quick wait. I'll get this started, guys, and we'll wrap up. I'll finish all the baling off camera. It'll take a little while to do. And then next episode, I think we're going to focus on, we got to get our animals properly fed. We'll get a harvester and get the oats out. Some of it will go to the horse. Some of it will go into the mill. Looking good, looking good. Now, I got to figure out my lime thing. That'll be the next thing after the harvester. There is a lime spreader, lime / fertilizer spreader. It's about 12,000 bucks. And I think that would be ideal. It holds a fair amount, good quantity. It does both lime and fertilizer. So I think that's going to be our spend. All right. Oh, let's not run into each other. Okay, this thing does not have a wide pickup, so it's going to be a little challenging. Turn both on. I think we should be good. This makes bales, like, that's already a bale. And I want to see if it auto loads properly. Oh, it's not auto loading. Hang on a second. G. Operating position. There we go. That's what I needed. There we go. All right, guys. So this is gonna take quite a while. One of the things that I remember now I remember, is that this thing actually there's quite a bit of weight involved, and small tractors start to struggle at a certain point pulling that amount of bales on that trailer. So that could be interesting. Move over a bit more. Yeah, I'll get all this picked up, guys. Oh boy, going too far over. And yeah, the next episode we'll do some more purchasing, I think. I don't think we're gonna sell any equipment. Man, This pickup is very picky. I'm gonna have to go back around and pick up pieces that I miss. All right, guys, thanks for watching. If you're enjoying this, please consider subscribing. I'll catch you guys in the next one. I hope you have a great day.